So lawyers for FTX painted a grim picture during the company's bankruptcy trial, saying that founder Sam Bankman-Fried used FTX as his own personal fiefdom. Now, so far, $740 million has been recovered, but that's just a fraction of the billions that have gone missing. So where is this all heading? I want to bring in Bitcoin Foundation Chairman Brock Pierce to discuss. Brock, just your overall assessment of just this whole saga. I mean, it's so ugly, it's so sad and unfortunate.
Well, it's probably the biggest, it's the biggest scandal of my lifetime for sure. Michael Lewis had been profiling Sam Bankman-Fried for the last 6 months. And so when it's all said and done, we will likely have an incredible movie similar to what we saw with the Social Network. But a lot of people's lives have been impacted directly, over 1 million people and tens of millions as a result of the contagion and the impact it's had on the overall industry. And it is full of scandal.
You know, and to that point, a lot of people making comparisons to Madoff. You know, victims are victims, right? But, you know, a lot of these Bernie Madoff victims were very well-to-do folks that he bumped into in Palm Beach. We're talking about a lot of young people, right? Young adults just making their way through life. They want to be investors. You know, I met someone who worked at a hospital, right? Young kid in his 20s. It's just to see this happen. And, of course, this is your industry. And everything is being thrown, you know, everyone is saying, hey, let the whole thing burn down. It was all a scam to begin with. How are you pushing back against that?
Well, this is not a failure of Bitcoin, blockchain, or cryptocurrency technologies. These are legacy issues. This is traditional fraud. That happens to be the product, but this is a centralized finance company. It is wreaking havoc on the industry in the short and the midterm, but it doesn't change my view in terms of the impact this technology will have in the future. If anything, it'll probably help accelerate the movement away from these sort of legacy centralized financial institutions to what we look at as the decentralized, trustless institutions that do exist. So in the long run, it's a good thing to get rid of bad actors, though it's created a tremendous amount of pain and suffering for a lot of people.
Do you feel, though, that this may slow up institutional adoption of Bitcoin? And there is a public relations aspect to this because the general media is lumping it all together. In fact, a lot of folks in the financial media are lumping it all together.
Yeah, it's definitely having a big negative impact. And, you know, it does have many comparisons to Enron in terms of balance sheet games and moving money around. And similar to Madoff, where was the due diligence done? You had celebrity endorsements. I don't blame them for not having done it. But you also have massive amounts of money being delivered politically, philanthropically. But you also had the guards of the financial, the venture capital firms like Sequoia and Andreessen Horowitz that are there to enable entrepreneurs like this and vet them to do the due diligence. What happened here is like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley underwriting an IPO. The two most prestigious venture capital institutions basically empowered this entrepreneur by lending their credibility to it. And that's something you've not been hearing about. And where was the due diligence?
Well, you know what? One person's been hitting that hard from day one, me. Every single day on my show, on Making Money on Fox Business, I have been slamming that. Sequoia raised money for them twice last year, once at $25 billion valuation, and then in August they put out a publication, a glowing publication, where Sam Bankman-Fried bragged about not reading. He dissed people for writing. This is who they got into bed with. So I'm glad you brought that up. They've got to be answerable for this. I got a minute to go. You brought it to politicians. The numbers keep counting up. Last I saw, 70 million went to politicians with just 1 week before bankruptcy. Can the public even feel good that there will be a legitimate hearing, that Sam Bankman-Fried will face legitimate consequences for this?
Well, there are major concerns. People are wondering why he's still walking around free in the Bahamas right now. When is the government going to act? And he's even scheduled to speak at a New York Times Deal Book conference in this next week or so, alongside some of the most prestigious individuals in the world, being interviewed by Aaron Sorkin. And people are going,
I'm sorry.
How is this happening?
Brock, I agree. It's mind-boggling. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're staying the course. We need a voice like you in this sphere. I appreciate it.
Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel to catch our nightly opens, stories that are changing the world and changing your life. From Tucker Carlson tonight.